Hey Leos, what's good, what's good? How y'all doing? We're gonna be doing your first half of October general reading here. Listen, I just did your meditation. Let's put it this way. There were a lot of and the starfish, which is about being in the spotlight, being seen, wishes granted. Listen, they were showing me a lot of attention on you. Being in the spotlight, a lot of cameras going off. What they specifically showed me was there's a commercial. It's a fragrance commercial. Jennifer Lawrence, she stars in the commercial, and I don't know what fragrance it's for, but there was this image of like the Leo collective, like jumping off this diving board and being, lights going, pictures being taken, and then I saw you go under the water, and then there being underwater cameras to take your picture, and then I saw you floating up to the top and really relishing in your life. I feel like there's about to be a lot of attention on you. But it felt really good. It felt like you were really loving it, okay? It felt really good, okay? I got this on lock. I feel like you're in a good spot here, Leo. Really nice. And it's funny, I was saying this in, I think it was the Libra reading. 8 times out of 10, I will watch movies or TV or whatever, and I'll see an actor that I don't know or that I really like, and I'm like, oh my God, I wonder what their zodiac is, and I'll look them up. 8 times out of 10, they are a Leo. There's something about the Leo that, king of the jungle, that really appreciates or can live in the spotlight somewhat comfortably. There are other signs that I can't say that for, but it really felt like there's going to be a lot of eyes on you. But good, so that could be recognition. That could just be, meeting up with a lot of different people that appreciate you and see you clearly. This is really weird because this came up in a way. Okay, they're telling me to tie it in. First of all, you had the deer here. This is linking up with the Libra reading because the Libra got the lion. But in the deck that I was using, which is the Tarot Wonderland deck, the strength card, because they got the strength card, which is your card, was depicted by Alice with a deer instead of a lion. And now you have the deer. So there's something to that. I feel like there's a message in there, and you can watch the Libra video. I feel like it's linking up here somehow. Excuse me, but the deer is about gentility. It's about being gentle with yourself and others, right? Earth sign here. Could be a call for grounding, but I really feel, look at these deer's ears here, right? Really good for listening because they need to be able to hear danger from far off so that they can reroute and not be dinner, right? There is this, it's interesting that you guys are the lion, which is such a predatory, and I say that with, big love, but they are a predatory animal. They are a carnivore. And then you have the deer here, which is about gentility and doesn't eat meat and all of that stuff. So this is interesting. I kind of want to get right. Hold on. I'm hearing Now I've Seen You from the musical Honk. There's something about being seen, vision, because I'm drawn to the deer's eyes here. Gentility, love, because you see the green here, the drawing meditation of the green here, which is about the heart chakra. Let's see what comes up. Let's see what comes up from my Leos. My Leon. Oh, that's so weird. I was thinking about that yesterday. Okay, there is a series of books. It's Discovery of Witches, that series. It's on the BBC. They're filming their 2nd season. And the lead character, it's like 2 love interests, Matthew and Diana, and Matthew refers to Diana, his love, as ma lion, which is my lion in French. There's something to that. Okay, what's going on for my Leos for first half of October? Brills. Ooh, 2 of Cups at the bottom. Hey. So we have the 7 of Cups here. Look at all the candles. And we're talking about being the light and vision and being seen, right? So this is fascinating because the 7 of Cups is about having a lot of optionality. Right? Now remember, this is the past energy that's coming here to inform the present, okay? Just having a lot of optionality, not wanting to, make the quote wrong choice or whatever have you. I just saw 4:44 on the timer. I'm really just feeling like, overwhelmed, like, which one is the right one? Are things as they appear, right? Or things what they seem to be. But look at how happy she is depicted. Can you see that? I'm so sorry, it's out of focus. But Alice here in the forefront of the frame is super happy about all this optionality, and I like it, and I'm feeling new opportunities from this as well. You know, I'm hearing that saying, when it rains, it pours, darlings, and isn't that the truth? Okay, that's really fun. Okay, they're showing me Oscar Wilde, The Picture of Dorian Gray. One of my favorite stories, Dorian Gray doesn't age, a picture of Dorian Gray does. There's something about fame, how you're seen, aesthetic beauty, timeless. Something about that. Okay. This is going on for my Leos. Ooh. Ooh. Okay, so we got the Two of Swords. Okay, remember how I was talking about being seen? And then we have a blindfold here. And then we have the radiant like effect of the moon here, right? I'm obsessed, and it's Two of Swords. So, you know, this is really taking active time to kind of like really sit on it before you make a decision, because you're cognizant that you might not be seeing everything clearly, or there are aspects or information that you want to click into before you make a decision. But this can also easily go into the land of indecision, because if this were really an active energy, it would be the Hanged Man, right? But it's the Two of Swords. She's like, let's take the blindfold off and see things for what they really are, right? But there is this feeling here of what you are and are not seeing. And I also keep hearing, are things as they appear, are things as they appear, are things as they appear. Let's get another one for Leo. Okay, stop. Was I just talking about the Hanged Man, or was I just talking about the Hanged Man? Okay, Leo, so I love this. So you're moving into the Hanged Man position, which I'm obsessed about. Remember what I said about this? This is an active, you know, this is actively taking a time out to flip your perspective and look at things differently. And this is kind of a pause in the action too, so that you can really take the time to do that. Okay, they're telling me that there might be people around you or circumstances that make you feel rushed, or like, I have to make this decision now. I have to move on this now, or else the opportunity won't be there after I've, you know, got done thinking about it, contemplating it. Time. Time. In this style. You know, you guys are a very social tribe for the most part. Every Leo I've ever known, you know, hasn't really been a wallflower. I mean, of course, there are always exceptions to every rule, but I'm really hearing that for you guys, you know, there's this feeling of there being a lot of attention on you and flashing lights, and like a lot of people going to you for either your opinion or your insights, or offering you things, or wanting to sign you up for things or partake. Like I'm even getting, for this could just be for a small group, but I just saw an image of someone being like, do you want to sign up for this triathlon or this mini triathlon with me? Like, there's something about that, people wanting to engage your active participation or your viewpoints or insights. And I'm hearing that now's the kind of time to kind of be gentle with yourself around what you feel you're capable of right now. Because I'm hearing that if there was ever a time for you to kind of spend some time on your own, it would be now. And I do not mean that negatively at all. That can be such a beautiful tonic. But there's something, this feeling of like, I want to recharge and realign and just be alone with my own thoughts before I can come out of this with a, you know, recharged battery, so to speak. Let's get a clarifier for this Seven of Cups here. And that took 2 seconds. Strength card. Was I not talking about this? This is your card. Showing up in your own reading. Imagine that. So I'm obsessed with this. And again, back to that Libra reading with like the deer and the lion here. You know, strength is very much about connecting with the divinity within and around you, and in doing so, accomplishing that steady feeling is all is as it should be. That's it. That's what this tagline is for me of this key here, of the strength key. All is as it should be, regardless of it, whether it's exactly how I want it or not. All is as it should be. I am divinely protected and cared for, and I trust that this is all a part of the process, the lesson. This is just a stepping stone to get me to, you know, where I'm meant to be. And the fact that it's clarifying this Seven of Cups, which is like feeling overwhelmed or like not wanting to make the wrong decision, or feeling like you're being pulled in a lot of different directions, which I feel as well. This is about centering in and being the lion that you are. The lion does not rush for anybody. Let's just talk about the lion as an energetic, form. They don't rush for anybody, right? And they always trust that they're going to make the right decision for them because they feel it from a place of instinct. The lion is all instinct, right? So if this is you and you're in a place of like feeling like you're even hearing like a people pleaser, and I'm also hearing again, are things what they seem. I'm hearing you are being called to not come at whatever this is with your logical mind or your head. It's not going to serve you at the moment. Come at it from a place of instinct. Be the lion that you are. And also back to the deer, please be gentle with yourself during this time. I keep feeling like I don't want to let them down, or I don't want to disappoint, or I don't want to Oh, that's funny. So they're showing me Jennifer Lawrence again. I don't know why. I don't know if she's a Leo or with a Leo. I don't know what the tie is, but I just heard her say, like they're showing me her and they're saying like, I don't want to let my fans down. And I feel like how I can interpret that. Some of you could take that literally. If you have fans, you better work. But I feel like, you know, for the greater whole of you, it's about not wanting to let others down or feeling the need to like do it all or sustain a certain pace or be there like you always have been. And I'm hearing to really go with the feeling of where you are in any given moment, as opposed to, well, I always do this. I'm always there for this person. I always meet this deadline. I always blah, 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 blah. I'm hearing being gentle with yourself around your needs and make sure that you're checking in around that. Because if you do something out of obligation, you're not giving them the whole kit and caboodle anyway, right? You're not fully there if you're coming from a place of obligation, right? Better no impression than a negative one is what I say. That's why I'm feeling you talk about this. That's why if you were invited to something, this is just an example that they're showing me for, you know, comprehensive purposes. If you're invited to something, and normally you're really social and you say yes to things, you're like, yeah, let's do this thing. And you're, for whatever reason, whether you're feeling tired or mentally drained, or you just don't feel like going there or doing that, and you're feeling an impulse to be on your own and take some time to your own, like hermit it up or whatever, hangman it up, whatever that is, try not to judge yourself or overanalyze why you're feeling that way. Trust that it's for a greater purpose, and there's a reason that you're being called to recharge your battery. Because who knows, if you say yes to something that you don't really feel like doing, that could drain you, get you sick, you could catch a cold, like let me go down the list here, and then miss out on something that is in your highest and best good coming up in a week or two. See where I'm going with this? Let's get a clarifier for the Two Swords. You know what, that makes sense too, because I keep wanting to talk about celebrities. Celebrities, like, their schedule is insane. They go. And what you see is they never take a break. And then when they do take a break, it's like there's this fear of, am I going to be oh my God, they're showing me something really specific. Okay, I'm going to go with it. On Wendy Williams' show the other day, she was talking about a Britney Spears posting that Britney did, where she was like, I hope you guys, my fans, don't forget about me. And this fear of being forgotten about. And they're showing me that, like, when celebrities take a break, there's this fear of like, oh my God, fear of missing out, or like I'm gonna be forgotten, or I'm gonna let people down, I don't wanna let down my fans. And there's this huge, not wanting to take time alone or charge down or just freaking reboot or be alone, out of the public eye, out of the influence of others, right? Saying no to those social things if you're taking it for, you personally or whatever that is for you. There's like this fear around that, and they're showing me that. Right? When really it could be, if you're feeling like doing something different than what you normally do, trust that it's for a greater reason and listen to yourself around that, okay? Because I'm obsessed with this. The clarifier you got for Two of Swords is judgment. It's called karma here, but this is the judgment card. Do you see how the sun is blacked out and it's like an eclipse here? And then we have the moon here with the Cheshire cat right here. You know, the tagline of this key is look back in pleasure. This is about the past coming around to right itself and karma balancing itself out, right? And I do feel like there's this, you know, call to balance within and for you, regardless of what things appear to be. I keep hearing that. Is this what it appears to be? The sun. Okay, you guys are very much associated with the sun key as well, which makes sense. Lion basks in the sun and all of that good. I'm hearing here that the key is the moon for you right now. In terms of reaching clarity around the Seven of Cups, when you assume this hangman position, I'm hearing that you're going to see more clearly under the light of the moon than the sun. Okay, I'll talk about it. Okay. Oh, brilliant. Okay, cool. So think about this. The sun is masculine energy. The sun is very forward and it has a lot of benefits, but you can't look directly at the sun. You're going to get freaking blinded, right? That's how masculine it is. It comes at you and comes at you and comes at you. You can get sunburned. You can get heat stroke. It's a very, you know, it's very forward, and there is some danger inherently involved in it if you take it to the extreme. The moon, however, never hurt anybody. The moon is feminine. The moon allows everybody to look upon her, right? That's why she's feminine, right? She's just very receptive, right? Everyone can gaze upon me, right? You cannot gaze upon the sun directly. I want you to think about that. There's something in that for you. And if you are the sun and you are used to going and being in the spotlight and always saying yes, or always being there for other people, or whatever that is for you, I'm hearing to connect with the moon right now. Connect with the moon. What does that mean, connect with the moon? Are you telling me to go outside and do a ritual? Well, if that's your thing, fabulous. But I'm actually really hearing that the best judgment that you're going to find is going to be in the nighttime, in the stillness, in the quiet, in the solitude. Okay? Because that for me is nighttime. That's the moon's influence, right? The moon also represents the unknown, right? And seeing what is more clearly seen under the influence in the darkness and the moonlight, right? Yeah, there's something that it's going to be best discerned for you in solitude, at nighttime, or in your dream time. But I'm really getting like, there's a huge call to just let your energy be your own right now. It is. And it could be back to the deer. You could be feeling a little extra sensitive, or just a little extra like, oh, I just want to like keep my energy to my own, especially if any of you are empathic. Okay. Let's get a clarifier for the hangman. It's like party of one, you know what I mean? Is what I'm getting for you guys. But I feel like that's not usually how it is for you. So Ace of Cups, gorgy for the hanged man here. You know, the Ace of Cups is a couple of different things, but what I'm getting here, first of all, it's big love, right? Big love. However, for me, this is more about self-love, right? And intuitive insights. This is a wealth, right, of intuitive information, right? Oh, that's cool. You see these lily pads and these like lotus situations here, you know, think about what's underneath that. It's like from the muck and the excrement of the dirt comes this beautiful flower on top. I'm getting back to this thing, or things as they appear. But I feel like this is literally saying, assume the hangman position, really tap into your intuition to achieve clarity around whatever that is for you. Okay? Around whatever that is for you. And I feel like you having things on lock, what I saw in your meditation is really like, okay, fabulous. But I feel like that's the norm for you as a Leo. It's like, yeah, I'm cool with like attention. I'm cool with people like approaching me. I'm cool with all of that, right? A lot of signs aren't. But I'm hearing for you right now, it's about assuming this hangman position and really being the moon. I feel like your advice is to be the moon, right? Think about it. People congregate, you know, when it's a sunny day out, they congregate to bask in the sun together. It's all these things. The moon, though, is more solitary and feminine. And I'm really hearing to give that time, right, with the clock here, the time to yourself to really recharge and gain a new perspective. I feel like there is something you're not seeing clearly, or that you're afraid you're not seeing clearly, okay? And your advice is absolutely to click in with your intuition and take a nice time out before moving forward in whatever endeavor that is, okay? You know, this could also be something to do with your past that is coming up for you right now. because, you know, judgment is very much about the past. And then you have the Two of Swords here, like, which way do I go? For a group of you, this could also be, you know, an option between something or someone from the past or something or someone in the future. And you're like, which way? You might have optionality here, whether that's a person, a job, a personal path for yourself, returning to something that you used to do, returning to someone, or the future. But there is this feeling of like, you know, which way is the quote right way? The best way to discern that, because you have no sword, well, the only sword you have is the Two of Swords and then the Seven of Cups. The best way to really get clear around that is to really click in with your intuition, okay? And please be a deer. Please be gentle with yourself. Also, the deer, those ears are really good for hearing, and that's what going into the Hangman with that Ace of Cups is saying too, right? The guidance is right here for you, but you do have to like boot down to hear it, right? Let's get a goddess for my Leos. Oh my God, stop. Easy does it. I'm not even trying to pronounce that, and I feel like I should be able to because it's Celtic and my people are definitely Irish, but whatever. Easy does it. There is no need to hurry or force things to happen. Everything is occurring in perfect timing. Hi. That's exactly what I've been saying. Again, for the seats in the back, there is no need to hurry or force things to happen. Everything is occurring in perfect time. You bet your sweet bottom dollar it is, Leos. Then you've got, by the way, you've got parallel rainbow imagery here too, which I'm obsessed with. And two doves, which is about divine love. Is she not holding like an Ace of Cups situation, running over with water? Purification Coventina. It is a time for a cleansing detoxification of your body and mind, which, by the way, is something you can only do on your own. Okay? Well, with the help of your celestial team, of course. But I can't. I mean, look at this cup. It's literally the same thing. Overflowing. Can you see that? Sorry. It's literally overflowing with water. You see this? You are being asked to tap into the love you have for yourself as well. To really sit down and give yourself this time and trust that you're exactly where you, please be gentle with yourself. I keep hearing it. Be gentle with yourself and how much you can or can't get done. Please don't try to, you know, force yourself into anything of the land of obligation or taking yourself to task. Let yourself have time, okay? Easy does it and purification. I'm completely obsessed with this. This is also saying taking that time in your own to recharge and reboot and realign because the chakra colors are here as well. Okay? All right, my beautiful Leos, you got this. I ain't worried about you. I am offering personal readings again. I don't know for how much longer, but all that info is in the, you know, little box below this, whatever it is, the info box. If you would like a reading, with that being said, just thank you so much for being here. But as always, my beautiful, beautiful, beautiful Leos, just thank you for being you and be well. Until next time.